Hey guys, Logan with Enduro Engineering. Today I'm going to show you how to install the skid plate on the Yamaha Tenere 700. Okay, the first step is you're going to want to remove this stock OEM skid plate. It's real thin material, kind of flimsy. So we're going to get rid of that, so we give you an Enduro Engineering one with a lot of good protection. So the first step, take an 8mm. You can use a T-handle or socket. You've got 4 mounting bolts. You've got 2 on the left side of the bike and 2 on the right side. So go ahead and remove all 4 of those. Alright, before you go ahead and put the Enduro Engineering skid plate on, you're going to remove 1 bolt here from the exhaust mount. So you're going to remove just this bottom bolt. It's going to be a 10mm head. So it's easier if you use a combination wrench to get in there. If you have a ratcheting one, even better. Go ahead and loosen it up and then remove that. Okay, the next step, you're going to take the Enduro Engineering skid plate. You're going to line up this back mounting tab right here to the bolt you removed from the exhaust mount. You're going to use a 6x30 provided bolt. So you're going to go through there and mount it into the mount. Alright, so get that bolt started and then go ahead and just snug it up by hand. Don't tighten it quite yet until you get all the bolts in it. Alright, so now that you got that back mounting bolt started, basically you're just going to rock the skid plate up into place. And then you're going to mount to the same 4 locations that the OEM skid plate was, but you're going to use the provided 6x20 bolts through here. So these are all rubber mounted, so you're going to go through the washer, through the rubber mount, and then into the frame of the motorcycle. So again, just go ahead and get all 4 of these started by hand, and then the last step is going to be going back through and tightening everything up. Alright, so now you've got all the bolts started. You've got the 2 on this side of the frame, 2 over there, and then the 1 in the back. So now you're going to go back through. This is an 8mm T-handle. You can go ahead and tighten all 4 up front, and then we'll show you how to tighten the last mounting bolt on the back. Alright, so the last step is going to be tightening this back mounting tab bolt. So to get to it, you're not going to be able to get a T-handle in there. So I've got an 8mm on a socket. That way I can reach in from the back side next to the shock, get right on the bolt, and then I can tighten it up. Okay, so that is how you install the skid plate on the Yamaha 700 Teneres. This is going to be the 21 up to the current models. If you might have noticed, we had a linkage guard already installed on that skid plate before we mounted it to the bike. Be sure to grab a linkage guard when you order the skid plate to go along with it. You can install that before you put the skid plate on the bike, or you can mount it up last. That's up to you. So head over to EnduroEng.com. Grab yourself a skid plate and be sure to add a linkage guard.